If you're thinking about getting Kelvin video lights or upgrading from your older models, then this video is for you. So apart from all the typical things that you love about the Kelvin video lights, like a soft beam angle of 110 degrees, great color accuracy, durable, built like a tank, great battery life, and the batteries are within the safety regulations of the airport security, which is great. And of course, well, built in Switzerland. So you know what they say about products that are built in Switzerland. They're better than products that are built in Germany. So apart from all of that, you get great new features on the Kelvin 8XR ambient video lights. As an underwater shooter, you already have so much to deal with, and Kelvin constantly develops and improves the features and tools to make your life a little bit simpler. So thank you, Kelvin, for making our jobs just a little bit easier. So now let's get into the features of the new 8XR ambient video light. The biggest new feature is, of course, the ambient LED panel. So it's not a white light, it's an ambient colored light. It's going to match the surrounding light of around 6 meters depth, which doesn't mean that you're limited to 6 meters. You can go down to, I don't know, 20, 30 meters, and you won't have any issues. So this light has the same color temperature as your underwater surrounding. Before, you had the white light and you had to use an ambient filter on your white light to match the underwater surrounding. So why is it so great that you don't need to use the filters anymore? Well, now you can use the light at its full power without the use of a filter. If you want to know why you need to use an ambient light or an ambient light filter, then you can go onto the Kelvin webpage, and they have a little animation video that explains exactly why you need to use it. In a nutshell, if you do a white balance to the surrounding light, and then you turn on your ambient video lights or your video lights with the ambient filters, then your whites are going to stay white, and you're going to get an overall good color accuracy with natural looking colors. If you don't use an ambient light or an ambient light filter, then you're going to add a lot of red into your scene, which comes from a daylight colored video light. If you're going to film above 6 meters with those lights, you're not going to have any issues. If you're going to film directly under the water surface, then Kelvin provides the red filter that you can add onto your ambient light, which is going to convert the ambient light color to more a daylight balanced light. This means the light is going to be a little warmer, matching the sunlight coming through the water surface. One feature that I really like about the new Kelvin video lights is you can turn them off, but not really off. So let me explain. It's off, but it's not really off. You can still turn it on, but you can turn it off, and you can turn it on. And then if you want to really turn it off, you just push the knob and then it's locked. So the older versions, when the lights are off, they're really off. You cannot move it. Only option was to press the knob, and then you can only switch between low and maximum. But you cannot go back to off. Then you have to press the knob again and then slide back to off, and then it's locked. So doing that during a dive many, many times on both lights was pretty annoying. Little features like that just make your life so much simpler. Another little feature that is on all the new Kelvin video lights is the possibility to dim down to 200 lumen. This is great because on the older models, the lowest setting was sometimes still too bright, especially on night dives. And this option, of course, increases your battery runtime. And the next feature is the little R that stands for remote. Why I didn't try out the remote earlier? I have no idea. This thing is amazing. And I guess most people will love the feature that you can easily turn on and off your lights, which will increase your battery runtime. But the thing that I love most about this remote is that you can control both lights separately. Why would you want to do that? Well, when you're filming macro or you're very close to a subject, you may want to dim one side of the lights because it's overexposing, because it's too close to the subject. And you can pair the lights on land, or you can pair them underwater, and you can switch between the options that you want to have 2 separate lights on the channels, or you want to have both lights on just one channel. A battery display at the back of your light tells you exactly how many minutes you have left on your battery. And this takes the guessing part out of the equation, and you know exactly how many minutes your video lights are gonna last. And the last feature I want to mention is not really about the Kelvin video lights themselves, it's more about the charger situation. You may know the charger situation. Now, it's just that. Kelvin always improves the features and comes up with new ideas to make your life a little bit easier. So no more bulky, heavy chargers. Now you have the little USB-C chargers, which are compact and light. I guess that was it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir.